Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here, and I'm about to watch the opening title to a fantastic new show called Amphibia.
Disney has been on a roll with their most recent animated TV shows. After the masterpiece that is Gravity Falls, every other major cartoon following it would include an overarching plot of some kind, engaging the viewers so they keep watching episodes until the series ends its run. And I'm not saying this is something new for Disney, but it's definitely something they're starting to do more often, and I'm all for it! My favorite cartoon right now is the 2017 reboot of DuckTales, and I look forward to every surprise and twist that comes from each episode.
Donald Duck.
Uncle Scrooge.
Uncle Scrooge?
But another major cartoon I'm hooked on is Amphibia. The fact that I would enjoy this show should have been a no-brainer to me, considering the show was created by Matt Braley, who was a director on Gravity Falls and a writer on Steven Universe. That in the show is literally about two kids who explore mysteries in a dangerous world with their old relative. I'm pretty sure they were aware of what they were doing there. This is a really good show that later becomes a pretty good show, and then becomes really good again, and becomes pretty good later on. And it keeps flip-flopping back and forth. This show is a mixed bag.
I don't feel safe.
Okay, so the show is about a girl named Anne who steals a music box from a thrift store, which transports her and her friends to a mysterious world populated by anthropomorphic frogs and toads. I like how this part of the story isn't revealed until the B part of the first episode, Best Fonz. Instead, in the A part of the episode, Anne and Beast, the show starts off by introducing the valley and the characters that live in it. Sprig, the adventurous 10-year-old, Habadiah, the traditional and overprotective grandfather, and Polly, who's a sassy tomboyish pollywog. They later befriend Anne after they mistake her for a beast. The Planet family then decides Anne should live with them until they find a way to get her home. The cartoon starts off being a kind of a Monster of the Week show, focusing on Anne and Sprig going on adventures, which then escalates to them having to fight off some kind of dangerous creature, or whatever big threat of the episode. By episode 5, the show sort of switches back and forth from being a Monster of the Week type of show to a slice of life sitcom. So you get episodes like Anne becoming famous, or Anne trying to make Polly more girlish. These episodes are okay, but I don't find them as entertaining as the first batch. The episodes also start to have a repetitive structure, in which Anne or Sprig want to do a thing. Then Habadiah tells them, don't do the thing. And then they do the thing anyway, and it leads to something going wrong. And then they find a solution, and by the end of the episode, they admit they were wrong for doing the thing. And they learn a valuable lesson.
Do you get the feeling this is one of those decisions we'll look back on and say, ooh boy, we probably shouldn't have done that?
But even the episodes with generic tropes are still not bad. I find the self-aware humor to be really funny, and the characters to be really likable. Especially Anne's friend Sasha, who they focus on for one episode, and then the show doesn't get back to her until the season finale. Which is such a tease because Prison Break is an epic episode, but then the episode following it is another sitcom episode, and I won't lie, this kind of killed the adrenaline for me. The show still has an overarching plot of how and why the music box got Anne transported to this world, but they only touch upon that in small doses. The show mostly focuses on the development of the Planters family and Anne's relationship with the people of Warpwood. This does all come together in the season finale though, which honestly is the best episode of the show. Also, this cartoon can get pretty dark. Like, there's an episode where the Planters get sick and just accept death. And there's another episode where it's heavily implied that the villagers get kidnapped and killed every hibernation season. I also want to bring up this intro because it's just really well animated, and the theme that goes to it is just epic. An interesting thing is that they released an alternate theme song called Welcome to Amphibia. And even though the song isn't used in the actual show, some fans have matched the two songs together, and it sounds really good. I do wonder if this is like a limited show, like Gravity Falls, because Disney aired the entire first season within a month. And even the season finale said end of chapter 1. So is this show ending before or by the end of next year or something? But in conclusion, this is a really good show. I love the art style and the humor. Even though it's not as good as Gravity Falls, it's pretty close, and I can only imagine season 2 getting better from here. I really recommend giving the show a watch. Okay, this is kind of a risky video for me to do because it seems in terms of YouTube's fair use, it seems like video games are safe, but like when you're using like clips or music from a TV show or a movie, it varies. I see some other YouTubers do it. That's why I usually try to stay. I think there's like a 30-second rule, or that's why I stay in between that and I try to crop the footage a bit. But I don't really care about monetization. I don't make money off this website yet. I love to someday. But I just don't want this video to get taken down. But yeah, this show is really good. I look forward to other Disney's animations. Owl's House looked good. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Logging out, everybody.